Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you can hear, more likely than not, you can hear the dog barking. That is our roommate's dog. He's outside on his cable, and he's not stopping anytime soon. Another note, my fiance and I had to quarantine ourselves, so he is here, but he is doing his own thing. So if you hear a lot of cussing or anything like that, and it's not coming from me, it's a guy's voice, it's because of him. So, all right. Now, I know this video is a little delayed, and by a little, I mean what's the date today? It's the 11th of January, and this video should have happened a little while ago. My stand, I need to get a new stand. Oh yeah, if you can't tell, my hair is purple. This was technically it was part of my Christmas, because I got a couple of gift cards. I ordered hair coloring, I ordered some other stuff I'm going to show you guys here in just a second, and yeah, let's just get into it. So I have it separated a little. Let's start with the easiest thing, which was my parents. So my parents, they bought me a gift card, because they didn't really know what exactly to get me. They didn't know if we wanted anything for the house, and they spent a lot more on decorations and my nephew than they did the rest of us, which understandably so, but at the same time it kind of irked me, just because on Christmas Day after dinner, my mom looked over at me after we watched my nephew open his presents, and she was like, you know what, because she got all these cute, but she very easily could have made them decorations for the tree, so ornaments and everything. Very easy ones that she could have bought, or she could have made herself. And I told her I don't know how many times, like, we could have done this ourselves. If you got me the material, I could have done it. And she just, oh my god, Ace. It's not a good week. But she's like, oh, you know what? I think I'm going to give away half of these. Asked my sister-in-law if she wanted them. She didn't really want any. And then she said, oh, well, that's fine, I'm going to donate them. Didn't bother to ask me. She spent almost $200 at the Dollar Tree for those decorations. So, I got all I need is coffee and my dog mug, which is a little small, but it also comes with a spoon. And, like, I'm not gonna throw a bitch fit about the fact that I didn't get a lot, because I wanted a mug, I wanted a candle, I wanted small things like that were easily obtainable, because I understand, like, my parents don't have a lot of money to spend, but it was the fact that she went and spent the majority of her paychecks on my nephew that she was told explicitly not to buy a bunch of gifts for, and then she also wanted to get so many decorations. But if I asked to do anything with her, like, we usually always go and look at Christmas lights, we make Salto ornaments and everything like that, and she was like, oh, I just don't want to. I'm like, I understand that I'm a lot older now and you don't want to do this kind of stuff, but that's something that she also kept saying. She's like, it's not Christmas because you don't believe in Santa anymore. You don't believe in the magic of Christmas. I'm like, okay, you missed the entire point in the Santa Claus movies, didn't you? Seeing isn't believing, believing is seeing. Just because I don't believe anymore does not mean Christmas is ruined. You can keep those family traditions that we've had for years. The only thing that changes is your excitement for it. And that's on you. It's not on me. So don't go blaming that shit on me. And then she got Wild Berry Tulips lotion, which is just... oh, it's Bath & Body Works. Okay, I know where she got this. She got this from probably a friend or maybe even the thrift store. She also got me a big bag of cookie cutters from the thrift store, which they're adorable, don't get me wrong. But I even said, like, just go to the thrift store, because she was asking, well, what is it that you want for Christmas? What is it that you guys need for the house and stuff like that? And I'm like, well, there's not really a lot that we need. It's the bigger stuff that you guys can't help us with. So I'd appreciate, like, something smaller. So, like, a cake pan or muffin tins or stuff like that. And I said, I'm fine if you go to the Goodwill and get it, or the Salvation Army, wherever it is that she's going to get it. I don't have a problem with you doing that. And she's like, I am not giving you secondhand gifts. I've never given you secondhand gifts. I'm like, you give them to me all the time for my birthday. But it's turning more into a rant about my mom than a Christmas haul. So, alright, that's from my parents. And like I said, I got a gift card, and I will show you guys at the end everything that I bought for myself. So next we'll move on to my grandparents. Now, every year for Christmas, my grandparents always get me one of those big popcorn tins. I have asked to get something different. It can still be a tin, and it can still be like food that I can munch on, like pretzels or something like that. But they couldn't find one this year in time for Christmas, so sometimes the pretzel tins are a lot more than the popcorn tins. So the popcorn tins can just be like a couple of dollars, when like a pretzel tin can be like $10, just because it's like Moose Tracks or something. I don't know. Not Moose Tracks. There's some Moose Munch. Something like that. There's some brand like that. I can't think of it. But yeah. But my nan got me a mug as well, and it says my name. Quick rant about my grandmother too. 22 years. I am the only granddaughter, and she can't spell my name right. She remembered the H because she had to ask her own daughter what her only granddaughter's name was spelled like. Granted, my grandmother is 70 years old, but other than your own, I think, grandmother-in-law, whatever, and one of the friends from church, they all spelled their name with an H. So she even worked with a Sarah with an H whenever she worked at Hobby Lobby. Like, you don't remember how to spell my name? But she can spell my brother's and my sister and my other brother's name. But she was also telling me, like, there's this little cubby here, which it's supposed to be used for cookies. Like, you can fit a couple of Oreos in there, or even, like, the small chocolate chip cookies. And this is supposed to be, like, for your coffee, your milk, your tea, anything like that. And she swears up and down it's to put a tea bag in. And I asked her, because she ordered a lot of this stuff from a catalog. She's got a shit ton of catalogs. So I asked her to show me in the catalog what it was like for the picture for it. And it had cookies in it. I'm like, Nan, you put cookies in there. You don't put tea bags in it. No, it's for tea bags. Okay. Whatever you say. And then she also got me a thing of tea. So I've got the 12 Christmases of tea. So there's apricot, Earl Grey, which I've gotten into, cinnamon orange tea, afternoon tea, decaf English breakfast, Christmas spice, which is really good. It smells it tastes the way the stores smell at Christmas. It's a real weird way to put it, but that's the only way I can think to put it. English breakfast tea, cinnamon plum tea, I haven't tried that yet. The majority of these I haven't tried. Raspberry tea, green tea, peach tea, ginger peach tea, sorry. And white pomegranate tea. But they've gotten me stuff like this before. A couple Christmases ago, they've gotten me a big pack of, like, tea from around the world that you got at Big Lots, which I don't have a problem with stuff like that. Like, they also got me a Joann's gift card. Now, Joann's is a fabric store. It's like Hobby Lobby. It's a lot cheaper. And a lot less, what was it? Hobby Lobby got in trouble for lying or stealing something. I don't know. It's less problematic. But, I did get some stuff from Joann's. And she also got me, some leggings. So she got me these tights, which are just, like, the pink stripes, and they've got a soft fleece lining in them, and they've got stripes along the back, all that kind of lovely stuff. And when we got home, when I brought all my stuff home from Christmas, I tried it on. I tried it on, and they don't fit. So I asked her, I'm like, hey, these don't fit. Are you going to be offended if I don't wear them, if I donate them? Because I was going through a lot of my clothes, because I was debating on whether or not to buy any clothes for Christmas, but I didn't. So I asked her, and she was like, yeah, that's fine. She got a little miffed with me. But my grandmother's the kind of person that she won't admit that she's gaining weight, but if anybody around her is, she's like, oh my god, you're getting so big. But then when you ask her, like, for Christmas or birthdays, like, if she asks what you want and you say, oh, I'd love a gift card for a pair of jeans, or I'd love a pair of jeans or shirts or something, like, this is my size, and all this other kind of stuff, she won't listen. My grandmother still swears up and down I'm a size 3. I'm not a size 3 anymore. I'm a size 6 or more. So, and she's like, oh, well, you can still fit in extra smalls. Okay, my top can fit slightly in extra smalls depending on the material and depending on where you get the clothes. However, my ass will not fit in a size small. Unless it's a women's size small. If you get a junior size small, my butt won't fit. If you get clothes from like Rue 21 or stores that usually are for smaller, skinnier people, because that's there's no problem with that. However, when they say that they have variety, they don't have a lot of variety. However, my mom did get me a pair of leggings from the plus size girl section at JCPenney's, because there are certain, like, little kids' clothes that I can still fit, and I wanted a pair of leggings to go underneath one of my sweater dresses that I thought was a lot shorter than it actually is, so putting those under it kind of just makes it look a little dumb. So I just wear them as normal pants. But, those were a little big, and we washed them, and they're still slightly big, so I can still fit in a little girl's plus size clothes at JCPenney. And comfortably, to have a little bit of wiggle room, because we have stairs, I'm not used to stairs, so I've built up a lot more of my leg muscle, so my thighs have gotten bigger, my butt's gotten bigger and rounder, and I got a little bit of a stomach, which is perfectly fine. I like high-waisted jeans to begin with, so we'll go to like Rue 21 or Old Navy or something like that, and we'll find high-waisted jeans, and they're like, oh, they're either a size 3, depending on the material, because certain jeans stretch a lot more, and certain ones give a lot more and have a lot more wear and tear, to a size 9. Then again, that's also the way women's clothes are made, so I'm tempted to try. My fiance suggested getting them from, like, the men's department, like, finding the short pants and everything that I can. Anyway, she also got me a black pair of leggings, which I do fit, thankfully. Yeah, these are a medium petite, so it's by Anthony Richards. I've never heard of this brand. And then the leggings doesn't have a brand name, I don't think. But they're medium large. But, like, they stretch, but they're so uncomfortable. Like, you just, obviously you're supposed to wear them under something. And I got a couple of sweater dresses I was going to wear underneath of it. But, like, they're not comfy. I don't really like them. So I'm like, are you going to be offended if I donate these? But she also got me a black pair of leggings, which are kind of thin. And then they've got these little buttons and a little ruffle, just like a silky material. Which, they're cute. They are cute. And I do have some stuff I can wear them with. I've got a couple of other longer sweaters, not necessarily dresses, but like tunics and whatnot. And I'm sure she'll say something, because she always has a tendency to comment on my weight. She did that Christmas Day, too. She brought the gifts down, and she's like, oh, well, Sarah made so many cookies, because I made people cookies for Christmas. I made so many cookies and everything, and she's like, well, it seems like she's eaten a couple of those, hasn't she? And she was, like, grabbing my neck and going like this. I'm like, you are the one that is borderline diabetic. I did not make those cookies for her. I made them for my grandfather, because that's what he wanted. And she said that, and then she said the same thing to my sister-in-law. My sister-in-law, for some fucking reason, she does not like. She preferred my brother with his ex-girlfriend that caused him to get into a lot of shit. And for whatever reason, she does not like my sister-in-law. And she just keeps saying, like, she's getting so attached to my nephew too, and she's like, I just don't see it working out. I'm like, Nan, they're married. They've been married for over a year. Their anniversary, well, technically speaking, their anniversary is every 4 years because she married him on a leap year. So we make a joke, like, my sister-in-law only has to claim my brother, like, every 4 years. But, she's just... My mom tries to make the excuse, like, she is older, she doesn't understand what's coming out of her mouth, she doesn't have a filter, blah, 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 blah. My dad is one of these people who does not have a filter. And my dad, when he makes certain comments about my weight, which he doesn't make nasty comments, he doesn't make creepy comments or anything like that. He makes a joke because he's trying to lose weight because he gained a lot of weight from medicine. He's trying to lose weight, so he's like, oh, I want to see you do my workout routine. And that's a video idea. Ooh, I'm going to have to ask my dad. His birthday's coming up. He's like, I want to see you try to do that because I'm usually out of breath with a lot of things, at least whenever I lived with my parents. So my dad would joke. He's like, oh, I want you to do my workout routine. I want to see if you can actually do this. I want you to do this, that, and the other. But he knows when he's crossed the boundary. So when I tell him, I'm like, hey, you've crossed a boundary. He's like, oh, I'm sorry. And he's like, okay, how can I make it up to you? And it's usually like, oh, if you're going over to the store, can you get me a bottle of pop or a candy bar or something? Which, it's fine. Or he'll just apologize, give me a hug, and he's like, you know it doesn't matter. Until it starts affecting your health, I don't care what you look like. However, the fucking women in my family don't think that way. And the majority of the women in my family are plus-size women. Like, it would be different if they were like, oh, you don't want to do this now because that's where I am and I have these problems. No, they're just like, but you're going to get fat. I feel better after I gained weight, but whatever. Okay. Finally, from my family, I have what my brother, my sister-in-law, and my nephew got me. So they called not a couple days, but like a week prior to Christmas and was like, hey, what can we get Sarah for Christmas? Because my sister-in-law doesn't really know. I don't really have a good relationship with my brother, so we don't talk. And my nephews too, so. But, my dad was like, well, she's really into Nightmare Before Christmas stuff. She likes Harry Potter stuff. Her fiance just took her to Hot Topic. Why don't you check there? And because even if it was something that I wasn't really into, I was still going to take it. And maybe it would get me into it. Like, they could have gotten anime things and whatnot. So, I don't have the matching pair of each sock. Because I did get socks. But, I don't know where they are. Because we can't do laundry in the house. Our washer and dryer doesn't work. So, we've been taking them to my fiance's or our roommates have been taking them to their parents' or their grandparents' house to be able to do laundry. So, they might be in the back of this car. But I have these just little Harry Potter socks with a crest and all 4 houses. Yeah. I believe that's supposed to be for the 4 houses. Yeah, I guess so, because the orange band could just be Hogwarts in general. But, yeah, they got the little crest on them, which are really cute. And then they got me Half-Blood socks. And they're just, like, little black and white socks, which are cute. They got me an Always in Renegade shirt, or Forever in Renegade. I thought it said Always in Renegade, but a Forever in Renegade shirt, and it's like a shark tooth bit down there, it's really soft too. Like, it's by the brand Midnight Hour. It's an extra small. That was something that, while we were talking with clothes with my sister-in-law, she's like, I got you an extra small because your mom said with flowy material like that, you are an extra small. I'm like, yeah, it's fine. It's actually a little big on me. But that's the thing, though. Women's clothes are so fucking stupid. I don't get it. But, they also got me just a Mickey Mouse Halloween t-shirt that was on sale. So, like, they know I like Halloween. I don't like a lot of the creepy stuff, but I like the Tim Burton-esque stuff with Halloween. So, they got me. It glows in the dark. I haven't tried it yet, but my nephew is getting into watching, like, Mickey Mouse Clubhouse and stuff like that on Disney Plus, and I wish so damn bad that they could get House of Mouse on there. You guys remember House of Mouse? If you do, you are my kind of people. It everybody thinks that Endgame was the biggest crossover of Marvel in cinematic history and all this kind of stuff. No, Disney's House of Mouse was the one. You can fight me on that, but I wish that was still on it, because like my nephew is getting into watching more Disney movies, so he loves Mickey, Minnie, Donald, and Goofy. He'd love it because I'm playing Kingdom Hearts, and he likes Tarzan. He likes what's another one? He likes Tangled, Moana, Big Hero 6. He likes those movies. Which is really cute to see a little 2-year-old running around his home singing Tangled songs. Oh, it's so cute. But getting him into all this stuff is like, I love it, because I can't wait until like certain movies still freak him out. Like he still gets scared in Tarzan when the leopard Sabor comes after Tarzan and you see the massacre and everything, and when Kerjak roars. He likes the Lion King too, but the hyenas scare him a little bit, and the lion's roar scares him a bit, which is understandable. But they also got me a Ravenclaw t-shirt, and it is official Harry Potter merch, and it's also a size small, which they all fit. I've tried them all on, but they don't know the situation. They're not into this kind of stuff. But I know, before you guys say something, but you're not a Ravenclaw. I'm not. And she's like, I know that it's split into 4 houses, but I don't know what each house is, and I didn't know what one yours was, but I know your favorite color is blue, so I got you a blue one. Like, oh no, this is fine. It's actually really funny though, because my best friend is a Ravenclaw, so I need to find her a Hufflepuff shirt, and then we need to make like best friend TikToks or something like that, and be like, oh, when you support your best friend's house or something like that. Which it's cute too, because my dad, it's a little pocket t-shirt. So like my dad wears a lot of pocket t-shirts, so I finally have one to match him, and it's my thing. So okay, for the shit that I got myself, like I said, my grandmother bought me a Joann Fabrics gift card. I cannot remember the word. So I got a ball of velvet yarn. This is in the shade Indigo. I cannot remember the brand of this, but I have already made a couple of, well, one project, and I'm thinking of another one. Fingerless mittens. I am going to add like a flip top on here, because I do not have gloves, and you cannot find adult gloves at Walmart or anything like that right now. You can only order them online. Yeah, I can't really order them online. I don't have money on my card. So I just decided to make them my own. And they're a little wonky, because like one of them was a test and the other one actually worked. One of them's also a bit bigger than the other, it's not that big of a deal. As long as they keep my hands warm, I'm fine. But made them with that real soft, real velvety yarn. Real velvety, it's velvet yarn. I got me some crochet hooks. So these range from, the smallest size is a size D, which is a 3 to a 3.125 millimeter. And they're by the Boyle brand, or Boyle, I don't know. But yeah, it's that tiny compared to the biggest size that I have here, which is K 10.5. So it's 6.50 millimeters. But they obviously come like certain sizes come in a different color. But I've used a couple of them. They're really nice. And I completely forgot, I actually have an 8, which is an H. So I have 2 of these. And I almost got, because these ones they were my great-grandmother's, because she crocheted a lot. I have a lot of, but my family has a lot of Afghans and whatnot. that came from her. So this one is a size F, and if you can see it, she used this one a lot more. Like, you can see where the it's been worn down over the years. It's chipped and everything. Yeah, it's got a real, because she held them like this, and yeah. And then there's also this one, which is another. They're all like, I think they're all the same brand. This one doesn't have a specific brand, but this one is a size G or a 6, so it's a 4.25. And then, yeah, this one just says size F USA, and it's in the Boyle brand. So, and then I got my wooden ones, and then I got, where is it? Oh, damn it. I have a real big one, but I can't find where it is. So I got that from Joann's. I got these face masks. So it came in a pack of 2, so I have 2 plaid and 2 black ones. The black one is in my purse, but they're just little Joann ones. But they have a pocket for filters. I didn't think that they didn't come with filters, so I have to buy some. But I've had to take tucks in them and everything, so they're not exactly what you would get, because these were so big on me. They didn't have like a size chart or anything, which seems really weird it seems really weird when you think about it, but the straps were adjustable and everything, but instead of like tugging with it and it not getting right, so I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to bend them down and stitch them myself. So did that. By the way, we tested negative. This is just because I inhaled air. Then, wait, I bought that at the store. I didn't buy. Okay. Sorry, there was some stuff that I had out that I didn't purchase, like, online. We went into the store and I got them. But, that's all from Joann's. So, I also got the hair coloring. I got a hair dye bowl and brushes just to see if it would help a little bit better. Because it's Arctic Fox Purple Rain hair coloring. And I've never used it before. I've never used Arctic Fox. So I bought a bowl and the brushes and everything from Walmart. And I bought me some earrings from Shein, I think is how you pronounce it. And I got some makeup from e.l.f. So I got this eyeliner pot, which is just in the shade of black, which is just that like cream eyeliner. And that was just for me, like, figuring it out. And I also got an angled brush, which is just a cute little angled brush, because I have hooded eyes, so it's real difficult to figure out what eyeliner method to use on these things. And they broken. But it's weird. So I also got Line and Define eye tape. These, thankfully, I don't have a bad reaction to. I'm probably going to do a makeup video here after I'm done filming this with these, just to see how I can do it. And I also got fake lashes. I have pricked with these. I have tried these, so it's not going to be like newbie trying fake lashes for the first time. It's not going to be that, because I have tried them. I have taken pictures with them, and I look cute. I can't wear my glasses because they're so stupid long, but I do want to try, after I get the hang of liner a little bit, I do want to try, they're called Glamnetic lashes, and because what ones are these? I think, yeah, these are in the name Troublemaker, and they would probably more or less be saved for videos. They would more or less be saved for costumes, stuff like that. So they're definitely not like everyday falsies, which I wouldn't wear them every day to begin with. And then the one thing you need to know with e.l.f., if you are purchasing their lashes online, they do not come with lash glue. So they do come with a slight clear adhesive on it, but they don't come with their own lash glue. So I got just strip lash adhesive Lash Couture lash glue. This was like a couple dollars. They're by the same brand. I think they're by the same brand that makes like those false nails, Kiss or something. And it's weird because with biotin and blueberry latex free, so these don't have latex if you are allergic, but like it's blue. You can't tell. It's thankfully it's dark enough, and I got setting spray. But I wanted so badly. I was going to try. I did look and see if I could find any, but I was going to purchase off Etsy for this shop small businesses, and I didn't have enough money on my card to be able to do that. Like I had a $25 gift card, which I got with the earrings and a couple of the makeup and whatnot from, the makeup I got with my OnlyFans money. But the earrings I got, the hair dye and whatnot I got with my gift card from my parents, which was only $25. And then my Nan gave me a $30 gift card to Joann's, which understandably so, they thought, oh, you'd be able to get so much, but then there's shipping. Which is fine. I did have a couple of coupons where it wasn't that big of an issue. It took me a hot minute to figure out how the Joann's one worked. I should have videoed it, but I did order lollipop earrings. These bitches are a lot bigger than I thought they were. Yes. I got these cute Victorian bat earrings, and then I got these sword ones. But let me show you how big these lollipop ones are. Look at that. That's my collarbone. But they're cute. And then the bat ones. And the one thing that's a little, not aggravating, but a little interesting with the bats is that they're not completely identical. So, like, this bat's a lot lower, this one's a lot higher. But yeah, that was what I got for Christmas. And I know, like I said, this video is very late. After Christmas Day, it was my fiance's birthday, so we had a small get-together. They played pool, they had a great time, he had a good birthday, and already this year has been weird. Like, the rioting at the Capitol, because you guys know how I feel about that by now. If you are new, I am so sorry for the long-ass video. It is a feature film. It's fucking 33 minutes. So I am going to hop off here. I am going to film my other videos, and I will see you guys in the next one. So please remember to wear masks, social distance, because we are still in the middle of a pandemic. We are not... There's light at the end of the tunnel, but... it might just be someone shining a flashlight in your eye. So please stay safe. I know this is getting extremely aggravating. Do what you gotta do. So I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in my next video.